Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, 40-ish and $100 range. Most of these are way less than that. A good number of these you can pick up at your local rack stores. And today what I got is I picked out 3 fragrances of mine that are kind of like my alternative dumb reach fragrance. And by that, what I'm talking about is like not reaching for my typical blue fragrances, my Versace Dylan Blue, my Athnan Tarathi Blue, my Aqua Sensual, my Missoni Pour Homme Parfum, like those kind of things, my Club de Nuit. Like, instead of going with those, what am I wearing to work a lot? So there's got to be a couple of qualifications. A, it has to smell good. I've got to really enjoy the way it smells, because when I smell myself, hopefully most of the day, because that's another one of my qualifications, is it has to have some kind of staying power. Because when I'm at work, I don't want to go ahead and have to keep on reapplying, keep on spraying it on. I want to maybe have to reapply it once, hopefully not once at all, but typically one time during lunch, couple squirts, and then I'm good to go the rest of the day. So what are my alternative fragrances for that? So let's go ahead and kickstart things off with a new pickup of mine. And by the way, none of these are like my absolute favorites or anything, but like I said, I do like the way they smell. Some of them I like more than I initially thought that I would, or wear them and more than I thought that I would. And that's like the first one I got today right here, Mirada Surf Pour Homme. That unique bottle, same shape as the what's the other one called? Secret Code. Same shape as that one. Atomizer is under this crazy looking lid. Here we go. It's okay. Does the job, right? So I wear this a lot more than I thought that I would. This has like lemon. It's got some kind of marine notes, lavender, definitely some powdery lavender going on with that lemon, marine notes, some woodiness, real clean musk in this. It's just a very universal fragrance that is easy to reach, easy to wear. The staying power on me is actually above average. I'm hitting a solid 6 hours every time I wear it. And believe it or not, it's some of the freshness that I'm smelling too. I'm getting a lot of that citrus along with the lavender. There's still like the clean musk and stuff like that, but it's just amazing to me that the citrus is hanging on through the life of this fragrance. Like what you smell from the opening doesn't differ that much from the extreme dry down 6 to maybe 7 hours into this thing. And it's one of those things where you make those certain movements and you're getting those wafts of yourself, and you keep getting reminded that you're wearing a good fragrance. That's my experience. It is kind of possible to overspray with this thing because it does project pretty decently. And it's good most of the year. It's good pretty much for any occasion, any age range. I would say it might be a little bit more mature, just a touch more mature, because of the lavender, the way the lavender mixes with the fresh musk might give it a little bit more of a mature vibe, but it's still just an easy to reach fragrance. I wear it way more than I thought that I would when I first picked this thing up. So next up, let's go ahead and go with Davidoff Cool Water Intense. Bottle's a little bit dinged up there. I don't really remember how I did that, but it is. And the atomizer lid, there we go. Sometimes it doesn't click on good. I don't know why that is. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing that. Other times it clicks on pretty nicely. So atomizer itself is really, really good distribution. Squirts out a lot of juice. It's that 3-note breakdown. It's like mandarin orange, coconut, and amber. But the accords that you get, there's a lot more than that. There's like some vanilla smelling stuff. There's tropical. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm kind of coming over, like getting over something because I was working in the rain for a couple of days. So like kind of got the best of me. And trying not to sneeze. So it's like lactonic, tropical, coconut, amber, vanilla, stuff like that is what you're gonna get in this. It's sweet, tropical, fresh, very loud at first. This thing projects really, really good for about an hour or two. On me, the performance is not like, a lot of people are getting like really solid performance. So take what I say with a grain of salt when I say that I get about 7 hours out of this thing, because I think a lot of people are getting like 9, 10 plus hours. I don't know, but I can see that because this is a loud fragrance and being a fresh fragrance at the same time. And since it's so loud, I feel like this will cut through a lot of the cooler weather. Not like up north, like if you're in like Pennsylvania and it's like -2 degrees out during like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, which is, you know, it gets like that sometimes there. It's not gonna work for that. But like in the Florida winters and falls where it's dipping like 40s or something, or 50s, this will work year round here in Florida. Awesome fragrance for the work, for whatever, just dome reach. I enjoy wearing that. Look at the juice, how much juice I've taken out of this thing. And for being such a loud fragrance, if you can see it a little bit, for being such a loud fragrance, that's saying something, because I got this not that long ago and there's that much juice gone already. And I have the grapefruit and clary sage, which is quite similar smelling to this. That's also another good one, but I decided to feature this one instead. And these are in no particular order, and I've featured this one on the channel several times already. I won't stop talking about it because I really dig this thing. I'm talking about Abercrombie Fitch First Instinct Extreme. Just an easy, do it all, however, whenever kind of a fragrance. Again, not going to cut through the coldest of colds, but in Florida, this is a year-round type fragrance. This has stuff like some warm spicy, fresh spicy, it's tropical, it's easy, it's somewhat powdery. It almost, there's no website that says this, but it almost seems like there's a bit of a fig leaf note in here, just a little bit of a fig leaf. Atomizer, let's get into that. It's okay, not the best atomizer, but man, there's something about this thing, the way that it mixes with that tropical profile with a little bit of that spiciness is just such an awesome smelling fragrance. It's just so easy to like this thing. And you can find this thing at Ross a lot of times for $19.99. This is a steal for $20. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle of this because you can't see the juice level, but it's somewhere around there. I get a good 6 hours every time I wear this thing, maybe a little bit more. I finally did start getting some compliments. I featured this in a video, my favorite fragrance that doesn't get compliments. I finally, somebody, you know, noticed it. It's like, wow, that smells really good, whatever it is that you're wearing. The bottle's kind of neat looking. I kind of like that. Looks good on the shelf and everything. But like I said, it's tropical. It's got some kind of like, almost like a kiwi or a star fruit in there with a little bit of that fresh spiciness, some clean musk, a little powdery. It's just it's such an easy fragrance to like. So, not more mature than it is youthful. I think any age range, maybe a little bit more youthful. A little more youthful, I would definitely actually say for sure. Because it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit playful. There's nothing serious about this fragrance whatsoever. If any of them, this one probably would be the most serious of any, the most mature. The other two are a bit more youthful and playful and casual, but regardless, all three of these are just dumb reach fragrances that you can get away with pretty much no matter what it is that you're doing. And so that's my take on, so far, out of all my pickups, my 3 best alternative dumb reach fragrances aside from my typical blues that I have in my collection. So with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed, take care of yourself always, and until next time.